Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here at Henry Stadium in Seagoville, here with the head coach of the Seagoville Dragons, who improved to 5-1 on the season, and most importantly 2-0 in district play, with a very impressive 34-6 win over a good Woodrow Wilson team. Coach Jackson, first off, congratulations on the win.
Man, I appreciate it, and thank y'all for coming out. We really do appreciate that.
All right, Coach, first off, this game, most experts, quote unquote, like myself, kind of thought this game would be, for the zone championship, for the right to advance to the district title game, most likely to play South Oak Cliff, depending on their matchup. So this is obviously a big game. Coming in, what was your message to your kids? I mean, was it one of those deals where you wanted to stress the importance of it, or was it one of those deals where you said, hey, this is just another opponent, we need to take care of us, and everything will fall into place?
I think we talked about it a little bit because you know how important it is, but the biggest thing was we want to be on a championship level like a Woodrow Wilson. They do so many great things over there that to my kids, I said that's where we want to be, and we kind of set that as the mark, and they showed up and played.
I thought the key, especially the first half, because the first half didn't go all your way. It was kind of sloppy. You guys had some mistakes. I thought your defense on sudden change and being able to, in the red zone, hold them to field goal attempts, not letting them in the end zone, really kind of changed the flow of the game. Talk about your defense in the first half. I thought they had a really good performance.
Now, my defensive coordinator is truly one of the best in the state, Danny Cobbin. That defensive staff, man, they worked hard to stop four. Man, he's one of the best quarterbacks out here. So for us to come away with 3 field goals in the red zone and really hold them to 6 points in the first half was huge. And then the second half, they just kept playing lights out football, and we got a pass rush on them. That's the biggest thing.
And you guys made a big play on special teams in the first half, kind of changed the flow of the game. It's 7-6. They're kind of starting to come back a little bit on you. And McAdams there returns that kickoff 95 yards for a touchdown. Did that kind of get your sideline ignited and kind of set the tone going into the halftime break and then for your great third quarter?
Absolutely. Kareem has had a rough start to the year, but he always makes a play somehow. So for him to come out and make that kickoff return was huge. And it's senior night, so he's a senior, and it kept us going, and it took us into that second half for sure.
In the third quarter, you guys outscored them 21-0. You kind of put the game out of reach. Make the fourth quarter. I don't want to say inconsequential, but you guys had a 4-touchdown lead going into the fourth quarter. Offensively, I thought you guys executed at a much higher level in the third quarter. At halftime, were there any adjustments, or was it more a matter of you guys just running and executing your stuff a little bit better?
We talk about being a four-quarter team, and offensively, man, we can score when we want to, but it's about doing the detail, figuring out the details, and doing the little things. And I think in the third quarter, they figured that out. Like, we knew when we can take shots. We knew when we need to run the football. Ronald Manning had a huge run, and he kind of showed up and showed why he's special. So, in the third quarter, it's just like, hey, turn it on and let's finish it.
Your quarterback, Greg Gibson, obviously, coming in for Eichelboom, who got hurt a couple of weeks ago. He looks like a savvy veteran out there running your offense and playing quarterback. How proud are you of him to come over from the defensive side of the ball, take over the offense, and kind of become the leader of this team while Eichelboom is out?
Man, that's a kid that was playing corner for us as a stud corner and just said, hey, Coach, I'll play quarterback. As soon as Boom went down, and we have not missed a beat. And some would say arguably we're more efficient with him until Boom comes back. But, Greg has done an amazing job, man. He rides to school with me every morning just so we can talk. And that, to me, is the difference. Like, that's why he looks the way he looks. And he's just a junior, man. He's a special kid.
All right, now, how do you keep this? Obviously, this is a big win, but there's more ahead of you. You got a big one, coming up. You got to close out your zone schedule the right way so you can play for that district championship. What's the message, you guys, tomorrow going into film? Is it 24-hour rule and back to work tomorrow?
It's 12-hour rule. I just told them as we broke the huddle, 12-hour rule, enjoy it for the next 12, and then we back to work because Conrad's a good football team. They gave Woodrow a good game, and they've got some young pieces, so we can't overlook next week. We got to take it 1 week at a time.
Coach, enjoy the win. What's the post-game meal going to be? We going to have something good to eat post-game?
Man, I'm going to peanut butter and jelly sandwich every night. That's it. That's my go-to meal.
There you go. Coach, congratulations on the win. Good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll see you come playoff time.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.